Tulsi Gabbard, the former US Director of National Intelligence, has resigned from her position after her husband was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer. Now, a deeply personal decision, but one that immediately entered the global spotlight. Because people almost reacted instantly. The focus shifted away from her resignation and towards a controversy online. Laura Loomer accused Gabbard of pretending to be a Christian after she shared a Bible verse on the social media. And that single claim opened a much larger debate about identity, faith, and political perception in America. Well, but there's where it becomes more complex. An Indian billionaire stepped into this conversation, directly challenging Loomer's remarks. He defended Gabbard's spiritual expression, stating that Hindu philosophy does not conflict with quoting the Bible or respecting other faiths. And that changes the direction of the entire debate. Because when now this is no longer just about one political post or maybe another critic's accusation, it is more about questions how the religion is interpreted in the global public life, and who gets to define your belief, and most importantly, who gets to be judged. And this is a billionaire that went further. He argued that misunderstanding others' religious creates a division, not clarity. He also framed Hindu philosophy as inherently inclusive, a system that allows coexistence rather than confrontation. But this is where the tensions quietly rise beneath the surface. Because critics argue that this is not just a cultural discussion anymore, it is becoming a political signal where identity, faith, and public influence all are colliding in real timeline. And make no mistakes here, when the figures are connected into global politics, American intelligence leadership, or the high-level, high-profile commanders or commentators all enters the same debate in once, it now stops being a personal disagreement. It shifts to more further. It becomes a narrative battle. And this is the soft spot where this takes another turn. Tulsi Gabbard's resignation is already sharing in the headline. It is shaping it for the emotional reasons, but the online reaction is now adding a second layer to it. One that blends politically and the global perception in ways that far more settled and yet. And the most important question is that it still remains unanswered. And that is why simply the misunderstanding and escalated online. And then we are witnessing a deeper shift towards how public figures are judged in the digital age. Now, because right now, the story is still unfolding and no one is sure where it goes.